with energy.
Welcome back.
Have
It's been
energy.
a while.
I'm here.
We murdered
Mars?
Steph and we came back
Is
with
Mars?
Mars.
I was just resurrected with Steph's blood, and I feel great. Woo!
Okay.
Right there.
I've been
Dungeon
watching
Meshi, I go
Dungeon
first.
Meshi, so that's probably why. I just finished watching the new episode.
Keep getting recommendations for it.
I'm behind on
Is
like
this a-
3 episodes.
It's a show that I would actually
It's a good
like.
show.
Like, be honest.
It's very good. You
Yeah.
would like it a lot.
Okay.
Yes,
You would like it a lot. It's fantasy. It's Yuri.
It's very strange.
There's
And it's monster effort.
there's two
a little
women
bit.
who
Okay.
love each other.
Just checking, because some people are like,
yeah.
There's also two men a few men who love each
some
other.
people recommend me shows.
There's a lot of shipping going on, and I'm nasty
Yeah,
about
there's
it. I
there's a
love it.
lot of same-sex shipping. It's quite a good show. Anyways, welcome to Purgatory. Not to get too
Oh, yeah,
far off
hello.
track here, especially
I need to remember that we're
when
here.
we need to be a little bit PG today because it
sure.
is
Strange.
Liz. Because Liz was the only one that did the prompt. Children
What?
illustration.
She is? I'm sorry. I'm
Whoops.
surprised.
It's
Let's
okay.
see it.
Yeah. I have been working on a Vash the Stampede cosplay nonstop for the past 2 weeks.
Hey, I can't judge. I haven't been here in like a year.
Yeah, Steph had emergency situations with home life. So Liz decided to do how many?
4.
How many drawings?
It was
Gosh.
almost 6.
It was almost 6.
If
Good
I
job.
Apparently.
Being pain today, I would have probably had 6. It's fine. It's fine.
Is it?
It's okay to have a pain day. Sometimes you gotta have
Well,
a
it's okay
pain
to have a
day.
pain day, but it's also like, are you okay when you did 4 drawings to make up for a slacken?
You only did
I know.
4?
Like what?
What? I guess that really is it's Liz.
This is like
they
giving
only did
flashbacks to the trope
4.
episode where I did 3 drawings and I claimed that I was lazy that day.
Yeah, you're like, oh man, I struggled with this prompt.
You're built different.
Does 3 of them? Does 6 characters?
I envy it. I do like 2 drawings for my layouts, and I'm like tired. I'm like, oof. And it's not even hard because it's all Flash and like assets. But I'm just like, oof.
Takes brain power.
Ugh.
And some illustrations for me, it's just like I just turn off my brain.
No brain power whatsoever.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's just you let
Yeah.
loose.
All right,
Let the juices
Yeah.
flow.
so we have a 20-minute jump through we got to do. All right, let's press play.
Tuck in.
Okay.
Talk in.
So like you know that I'm making this comic, right? Mateo, he carries along a children's book. So I was just like
convenient.
I was like, what if I like make some of the pages from this children's book that I already have the story for? I think that would be kind of fun.
Yeah, that's great.
So essentially the story is that there's the Night Queen and the Sun King, and they fall in love with each other, but they can't be together because they are of the night and of the sun, right? And each of their realms is the night realm is like of like vampires and werewolves, and then the Sun King's realm is like humans and like the elves and all of that, right? And so because they couldn't be together, they're like, this it obviously is painful for them to be away from each other, but they decided that they should at least let
Oh, yeah.
love give a chance to their quote-unquote immortal like citizens, I guess. So they end up plucking out one of their eyes and putting in like the sun's power and the moon power, so then the night can be in the day and the day can be in the night, which is kind of a really big plot point for literally my entire comic and Mateo's whole entire like life existence.
Wowzers.
Yeah, so
So,
That's a heavy
have
one.
you thought about using these in the comic themselves, or is just lore? It's just lore you're giving us.
I think I've written in this.
You could use these as
In
assets,
one of the
baby.
parts of the script, I can't tell you too much, but like in one of the parts of the script, he does take out the book and he does show Jan a few pages. So I might put some of these in there instead of I'll just incorporate it somehow. I don't know how yet.
Are they like
It's like
touching hands at the center of the
Yeah.
page?
Just they're holding hands,
That's
but
cool.
Adorable.
and more of like not a stained glass, but like I did look at stained glass and how like they did the characters, but it's definitely not like actual stained glass with the gold trim and the breaking.
Yeah, but it's inspired by
Yeah.
the shapes.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with
And the
this one.
style.
It was really fun.
It's dope.
Yeah.
My eyes love
It was fun making these.
I was about to say,
characters.
are we all signing an NDA right now? Is by watching it, is the audience that is currently watching this YouTube video signing an NDA as we speak?
No.
Yeah,
I'm-
this is hush hush,
It's
but
hush
it's
hush, but
public.
public.
But it's hush hush.
It's hush hush. It's very public, but hush hush.
I mean, I haven't posted about them, but it's also just like it is kind of part of the summary, so it's not like giving away the entire comic itself, because like that is one of like Mateo's main reasons why he's no longer home and he's in a completely different land, is because he had hope from this children's book. So it's not like it's not needed for an NDA or any of that stuff.
It's not giving away the plot of the actual. Yeah,
Like,
that's what you're saying.
I mean, the plot mimics, but you know that's how everything is. Like, you know, like how in like Shrek, the very first pages kind of mimics the story itself.
It's a plot
Yeah.
device.
It's a little motif. I saw this like one fan theory in about Shrek that the beginning book pages, right, of that princess, she turns into a dragon. And then the dragon that protects Fiona is said princess because all of the knights went to go save her at night, which means the transformation has taken place.
Got it. Yeah, that makes sense. I need to rewatch Shrek. I'm not quite sure.
I was watching it and I was drawing these
All I know
in the background.
is Donkey and the dragon are my omphis, and they're cute.
Yes.
And I'm glad that she found love even after turning into a dragon.
Oh, you're gonna see an illustration from that's the cover of the.
Yeah, I was like, we're jumping back and forth, and I'm like, what is happening?
No, that's the
Yeah.
cover I did on Mateo's prop page. So I already had like the colors and things figured out.
So you already had the characters
Yeah,
and
and
stuff
the type
done.
of backgrounds I want to do. I tried swirling it and then I didn't like it. So I was like, fuck it, we're just gonna do
Cool
that.
idea.
Ooh.
Do some blendies.
Yeah. Kind of blending.
Yeah, I did want to make a different approach with the sun side of having it be bright pink. Like it's just like dawn or dusk versus daytime, because that's the only time they would be able to, you know, meet up, would be dawn or dusk. So we have pink and blue instead of blue and blue. But when you guys were like growing up, what kind of children's stories do you remember?
Oh man, I had a lot of Dr. Seuss.
I was about to say green eggs and ham. That was heavy.
What is the one with the bunny rabbit? Like the white rabbit with like the little outfits.
Oh.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Is that Peter Rabbit?
Is it?
No.
No.
Yes. No.
It's not
Perhaps.
Peter Rabbit.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm picturing those rabbits that had that show as well. Did they have books? No.
They probably had some books. Like Bluey has books.
Yeah, but it was.
Is it the Tales of Peter? It is.
It's a lot
It
of
is
rabbits
the
and.
Tales of
It is Peter Rabbit.
Because that one also had the Tale of Jeremy
Ah.
Fisher, the frog.
Yeah. God, what else did I?
Speaking of frogs,
There's a
I loved the Frog and Toad.
Yes.
I had a few books of
were good.
those. The colors were just so soothing. The browns and the greens.
Kind of meshing together.
And now I know it was gays all along.
They
I
were
love
turning
them.
the frogs gay, but they were always.
They were
gay.
turning the frogs gay. That's what he was
That's what he
talking
was
about.
talking about.
I think.
The answer is yes.
Narnia. I had a lot of Narnia. I want to say my first read through of Narnia was when I was 6.
You know, like the Warriors books?
Wow.
With the cats?
Oh yeah.
Warrior Cats. Were you a Warrior Cats
I
person?
was. I don't remember. I only remember the very first book where Rusty becomes Fireball. And there's...
I've never read them, but I know there's a whole cult
It's so
following.
good.
Yes.
It's a whole
It's such a
thing.
good book series.
I feel like I would have been. I get it.
I had up to
I should
like,
read
I
it,
think
honestly.
the 4th series, the 4th set of 6 books, or the 3rd. I don't remember one. Like the New Prophecy, The New Beginnings is the first one. I think the very first book. And then it's like the New Prophecies is the second one. As in like series. So it's like six books in the first set, 6 books in the second, 6 books in the third, and 6 books in the fourth. And I know they do it further, but I think I only read up to the fourth set. I don't remember any of these books because I read them when I was way younger. But
yeah.
I know.
I can't remember most books I've read
Animorphs.
when I was younger.
Yeah, Animorphs was a big... I was much younger. I read through all of them. I don't remember... I remember, like, one plot point, and I always bring it up every time someone brings up Animorphs. And it's like one of the characters got stuck as a bird for, like, 3 books. I remember that plot point.
That's wonderful.
That sounds like a chill time. I would not be stressed.
Oh, no, he absolutely was stressed.
I would...
But...
Oh, man.
He was so
I would
stressed.
absolutely kill to be a bird right now.
Yeah.
Seems like a good deal.
But no, it was that was a good time, and it was always there's a lot of lore in Animorphs. Like I've learned that as an adult.
Really?
Yeah.
I never read them. The covers were just a curiosity for me. I would just gawk at them whenever I saw them and be like, what is going on?
Yeah.
I do not want to read that, but that image is just weird and captivating,
Yeah.
and they were burned in my brain just because of that.
Yeah. I've never read
That was
them
one of
either.
those you
we
definitely
had a
chose the book
few
by
of
their
them.
cover. There's a great podcast, Anamorphin Time, that went over each book per episode, and that's a good one.
The best way to consume media is through other people talking about it.
Yeah.
Especially when you can't read. Like me, I cannot read.
I can't
What
read.
is reading?
Like I'm going through Twilight right now, and I'm having it read to me, and it's
I
really
should pick
funny.
up a book.
It's really funny. Like, go figure, me going through
learn
Twilight.
something.
I mean, how many times are we going to reference the fact that I have some
You
strange
really do
obsession
have a
with
strange
that,
obsession
but-
with Twilight, which is funny because I'm the vampire fanatic.
Oh, yeah, no, and I'm
I've
planning
been-
a tattoo right now.
With
I've
Twilight?
been wanting to watch it. I've never seen it. My partner and I want to watch it. All I've watched of Twilight was I was bartending one night and it was on the TV and it was the third one and it was the scene when the baby was being
That's the
born
fourth
and
one,
the whole
yeah.
time I was like, should I change the channel? But me and all my coworkers were
Should
just
we?
watching this baby get born and all of us were just invested in watching the baby get
Fucking
born. So we
rotisserie
just
chicken.
Yo,
all looked at this rotisserie chicken come into being.
what even is her name? It's
Gosh.
not rotisserie.
Hot and ready.
Renesmee.
No, I will
Renesmee.
eventually remember this. No, I won't. We can pretend that I do.
I just, okay. Yeah. What I just remember...
It's a mystery. We'll never know.
This is going to be the second time I've told this story on Purgatory, but Liz came down here, came to Atlanta, and the whole night they kept going, yeah, rotisserie. Rotisserie was such a great character,
Rotisserie.
and I just let it happen.
I didn't know her name.
It's.
I just let it happen.
I did not know her name.
You did just say it, and I've already forgot the name. I couldn't tell you right now. I honest to God could not tell you right now what the name was.
only makes sense if you know the plot point of, like, the plot of the series, right? Renee and Esme are 2 different characters. They were moms
Oh.
to Bella. Like, Esme Cullen and Renee, her mom was Renee. So she named her daughter after them. It's really stupid, and it's even a point in the book. Like Edward's like, really? Like,
Really? This is what you want?
really?
It's such a mouthful. It's so
Renesmee.
clunky.
Yeah.
I think the author, when she was writing it, was like, this is gonna slap so hard. And then
Everything.
Ugh,
Everything.
it's such.
Stephanie Meyer.
It's.
It's like she would learn a word and was like, this word is great, and then write it into the book. There's so many moments, like, irrevocably.
Oh my god.
That's
have
one of those
you-
moments, like, she used
Irrevocably.
irrevocably, and I'm just like, it's like you learned this word today.
Have you read what is it? The Life of Death? It's the one, I don't know, it's the green apple one. The one that Edward's perspective.
Life and Death. It's, yeah. That's not Edward's perspective. Edward is Midnight Sun. So Life and Death is a gender swap.
Got it. Then it's
version of
Midnight
Twilight.
Sun.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pomegranate one, right?
I have not read Midnight Sun. I was planning to go through the whole series and then come back to Midnight Sun.
Yeah, no. So
Um,
Midnight Sun is you know, like the scene in the movies. This is the very early scene. I'm not gonna spoil it, of course. So it's not a scene that's gonna spoil it.
You can spoil Twilight at this point. It's
So
almost
in the
20 years
movies, you know,
old.
when she walks into the classroom, like this is still the very, very beginning, right? She walks into the classroom and he's like, you know,
Yeah.
and the scene from her perspective is like, oh my god, do I smell? Like, did I not put deodorant on?
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, what am I doing that's wrong? Like,
What's wrong with
like,
me?
what's up?
Yeah.
And then his perspective is over here just like, oh no, I smell her blood. You know, let's list the like numbers of pie. Yeah, list the number
like
of
she
pie.
smells so
you know what
good.
tastes
Yeah.
really good? Apple pie. There's like 87 like species of apple. Like it's like that. It's just like a tangent of different thoughts. And she's over here like
I've
sits
seen
down. She's like, and he's over here like contemplating life's existence. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah.
Oh, we moved on to another drawing.
Oh yeah, this one is the third one.
Wow, did we miss a whole? Yeah, we did.
I mean, it was there. It was a very similar composition
Yeah.
to the first one. The only difference
Yeah.
is they're turning away and there's a broken heart. And so this one is like when they got the idea of getting the sun and the moon to infuse
Got you.
into
What-
the eyes that they're going to take out.
Gotcha.
But of course, because it's a children's book, I didn't graphically draw them ripping out their eyeballs.
Thank you for that. Personally, I'm not a child, but as a child at heart, thank you for that.
Yeah.
I don't need to see that. Only in horror films, if I want to be grossed out. Okay, so I see you going back to the composition with it turned away. I see. Okay.
Oh yeah, I kind of did another drawing and I forgot to edit that part out. It's fine.
How many drawings did you do?
I did 4, but I did
I'm gonna-
thumbnails for 6, but I only made 4 of them.
Gotcha.
So which one is this?
Number
Hello,
3.
I'm back.
This is the third one.
By the way, hello everyone.
We collectively missed number 2. Collectively, we were too busy ranting about Twilight.
That's okay.
Not a children's book.
I thought about that before my laptop died. I was like, we've been talking about Twilight and not the drawing at all. Which is
How
fine.
do we bring it back? Yeah.
So this
we're
is
on-
the
we're
very
on the fourth
last
now.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the bisexual colors are
I didn't realize that until like I think when I was editing the footage.
It
I mean,
doesn't
if we're
have
gonna
to be
be honest,
intentional,
like
but I do like
the
those colors. So I'm
the
on
bi
board.
flag is the best form of analogous colors
It's beautiful
just
colors.
in general. It's
So
beautiful
pretty.
colors.
Trans flag too, great colors, love it, good job.
Yes.
Pan flag also great.
Oh, I really don't like the pan one.
I have
Lesbian. You don't? I love the pan. I love CMYK. I love the CMYK like Cartoon
I have a
Network
cup
look.
that's
I'm
like
obsessed
subtly
with those
pan.
colors.
Yeah.
I love.
Because I was
those
like, I really
colors.
love the CMYK on a cup. That's cool. Like,
I love it on everything. I'm such a nerd
Yeah.
for it.
That's fair.
It's like, I'm not pansexual, but I guess I technically am.
I think I
But
am.
That's all. Yeah, that's
I'd say I
all
am.
based on what you just want to call it. Yeah.
I just women.
I just
think
like
it's that to me
people.
now.
I just like
Yeah.
people.
That's fair.
Sometimes a boy be looking hot. Sometimes a gal, and everything in between. People are cool.
The only thing I realized, though, the orbs, I was not expecting to draw it again. Because for some reason my brain was like, I don't have to draw the orbs. So I made them very complicated in shape.
Yeah.
And so in this version I simplified it. But I think I'm just going to end up drawing the orb and just copy pasting it throughout the comic. Because, like, redrawing.
Yeah. For
Yeah, there's no need to draw it over and over.
When it's a circle shape and it doesn't ever change.
As long as you're just looking at it from the same angle.
Well, it will.
Or is it like-
It will move along with it, so you can turn it, but you'll always see the same image. Because the eye will follow you.
So somebody else looking at it, what would that look like though?
They'd probably see the same.
Somebody
thing.
looking at somebody looking at someone holding it.
It's probably will be the same.
They'd see the
image.
front.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Because the point
You
is that
gotta
it's an
think.
eye. It just has magical properties, so it'll always see everything.
Yeah. So it's just omniscient.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't know why I was.
Is it like a
eyeballs.
being? I don't know.
I don't know why I picked the
I'm assuming
eyes,
it.
but it happened. It's fine.
They're cool.
Yeah, so here are all the drawings.
Okay,
and
there's
a
one.
little blurb on the side. Because,
Oh, the broken heart. Oh, okay.
yeah, fun, like, it's like storyboarding. But in children illustration.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Beat sheet.
Liz
Set it to music.
absolutely took the prompt and decided that we're doing quality with quantity.
They were great.
They were awesome.
I want to read the whole book. You should make a children's book too.
Oh my god.
I'm sure that's gonna be a like if you
The second
like are you
Make
gonna
the
do the whole
children's
one
book
with a
that's in
part of
your
the
comic.
lore? Like at this point, you've decided that it's a story. It's a whole story.
Yeah.
I'm such a
It's a
nerd
story
for
within a
that kind of
story.
stuff though. Like if you
Yeah.
like make the book that they have, that I'd be like, "Oh my god, as a fan of this comic, I need that book."
I probably might.
Merchandising.
It's giving Bee and Puppy Cat in the aspect of bedtime story within like trippy story, you know?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna just nod
It's great.
and say I totally have ever seen Bee and Puppy Cat.
And you're going to do it. And Liz is going to do that.
It's another thing you would
Look forward to that,
but it's-
folks.
I think
Liz's next project.
we tried watching Bee and Puppy Cat, and I found it really boring.
It's trippy.
It was just.
It also
It's not really
depends.
for you. It's not really
I-
lore heavy.
Yeah.
It's kind of slice of life.
It's like they give you breadcrumbs, yeah, within the slice of
It
life.
made me just like.
So it's not like
tired.
it's not really plot driven.
Like I was
Yeah.
relaxed, but to me, it's like that's a background. Like I'm cleaning my.
It is a good
It's very
relaxation show.
Relax.
Good relaxation show.
You're an action person.
Yeah, action and drama.
You're all about that action. Should we end the episode, by the way?
We should definitely end the episode, but like this has been Purgatory.
This was
Um,
Purgatory.
Hopefully Steph will be on next time. We'll see.
We'll see if I'm here. Maybe I will.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll die again.
Oh goodness, we have to resurrect everyone.
Once again with the
Maybe a
Mad Rat 2
stray
crowd.
arrow
Well,
will
it's
hit me.
Purgatory. We're all dead, really.
Oh yeah. Maybe I'll come back to life and chill on Earth. I don't want to do that.
Nah.
I'll stay here.
All right. Good night, good morning, good day, folks. Adios.
God be with thee. Goodbye.